Before we begin, I want to try something. Raise your hand if at some point in the last week you've walked into a room and don't understand why you were there, or checked your phone without knowing why you picked it up. That's a lot of us. Now keep your hand raised if you don't fully understand why you did that. That it was a subconscious thing. You can put your hands down. Thank you. Now, I want to share something today with you guys. Something that I believe will change your life or will change the way you look at it. We live in a world obsessed with progress, obsessed with evolution. Every day on the news you hear about new AI being developed, new algorithms. Technology is evolving faster than we can keep up with. In our society today, technology and evolution is measured in speed, efficacy, and output. Now, over a century ago, a Russian philosopher by the name of P.D. Uspensky had a very different question. His question was, what if we as a society haven't evolved as much as we thought? Now, this was interesting because he thought that we weren't actually conscious, that we actually live in a mechanical state. We wake up, we eat, we react, we talk, we sleep, and we start again. And because we do this every day, and because this routine is so familiar to us, we mistake being awake for awareness, and we mistake all of this for consciousness. Now, he didn't fully believe that we were always unconscious, but actually conscious in fragments. Conscious in areas that we were trained to care about, say, sports, hobbies, your passion. There's a lot of studies that back this up. For example, a study done in Science in 2010 by Killingsworth and Gilbert found that the human mind wanders about 47% of the time. That means that you spend about half your life thinking about something other than what you're currently doing. Another study done in 2015 found that the average human picks up their phone about 85 times per day. And most of those times were actually instinctual, pure reflexes, not because of an outside stimuli, but because you felt compelled to take out your phone and check it. In fact, after this talk, I challenge you to take out your phone and see how many pickups you've had today. You'd be surprised. All of this is just to say that being distracted is actually our default. Now, as most of you know, I'm Muslim, and I spend about 2 hours of every day doing something that I love, doing something that allows me to be away from my phone, allows me to be concentrated on something that I really care about for 2 hours, fully in that sport. Now, you have the same thing when you do your own sport, or when you do your hobby. For example, if you're drawing, if you're painting. For most people, when they have that time, it is the most healthy and genuinely mentally conscious part of their day. And today, this is even more important because, well, of your phones. Notifications. They bring information to you like that. Everything that you would want to know is at your fingertips. So, what can you do with all this? This information that you know that you're not fully conscious all the time. Well, here's something that you can try. Not necessarily a philosophy to live by, but something to practice, a skill. Once a day, every day, ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? Am I tired? Am I happy? Am I sad? Does a part of my body hurt? In that moment, you have regained a part of consciousness. For example, you could be waiting in line, or you could be trying to buy coffee, and then suddenly you feel the urge to take out your phone to do what? Recognize that. Acknowledge it. Don't judge yourself, but acknowledge it. And leave your phone in your pocket. And understand that in that moment you were conscious. You made a conscious act. So I challenge you to try that once a day, and hopefully bring it up to 2 or 3. To try something new in your life. To bring back consciousness. Because the next stage of human evolution is not going to be technology. It's not going to be a new bionic arm or AI taking over us, but I think it will be something much harder, much more difficult to achieve. And that is paying attention. Thank you.